Today is the first anniversary of the 16th December 2012 gang rape case of Delhi. The ghastly incident committed by a gang of lampoons shocked the nation to its core. In recent years, New Delhi has earned the title of the rape capital of India, with more than 560 cases of rape reported in the city. However, in recent cases of sexual harassment, some high-profile people, including a journalist and a judge, have been found to be involved. With these kinds of cases, how does that make women feel?
None of these cases come as any surprise or a shock to us. It only shows, it reiterates the overall entrenched patriarchy in the society.
Happens every day. We are talking about this right now because big names are involved. A person like Tarun Tejpal is involved, who is behind the idea of Tehelka.
When I came to know about these cases, it was really very shocking to me because it's just reflecting how weak judiciary system of India is. Means even renowned persons are involved in such cases. It means that they are well aware or they are much more confident that okay, even if they are involved in such cases, they can freely escape out of it. And it was really very strange to me. Means I personally feel very insecure.
Crimes against women is nothing new in India, but why does there seem to be such a rise in these crimes?
Good execution of laws. We don't have workplace laws, and if we have those, they are very vague. The problem is that Indian judiciary is based on very vague laws. So that is the main problem.
Patriarchy is almost, it's so pervasive, and it is there in almost all the institutions and all kinds of, whether it is educational institute or in our employment or whether we are on the road or bus or wherever. All these, patriarchy is pervasive, and crimes against women therefore are rampant in all these scenarios.
There are plenty of reasons against crime against women, but for me, the immodest dressing of girls plays a major role in this problem. The girl means I am a student and I see how the dressing sense of girls means they are very inappropriate, fitting, donning tight jeans or very shorts which are more designed to conceal rather than to hide a woman's beauty. And free intermingling of sexes in universities, colleges, working places or public places.
Even though harsher laws have been implemented, the solution isn't more laws. Then what could the solution be? Can crimes against women ever be checked successfully?
More police, more army can never be a solution. More surveillance. Those things are only going to make the society more regressive and more patriarchal.
We have to understand the nature of this state. It is the same state that has sexually abused Soni Sori and thousands of other women who have in custody, outside custody, on roads. It has been the police who have also participated, whether it is in these so-called riots. We don't think that they are riots. They are massacre of minority communities, and in that also how women from minority communities have been specifically targeted by the state machinery.
The Parda system or social law of Islam is to safeguard the institution of marriage, to prevent the society from sexual anarchy, and to eradicate the sexual excitements, the immodest sexual excitements from the society. Because the Parda system is like a bulwark against it, and let's give a try to it, because till now we have failed to curb this problem or to find any solution to this problem. Let's give a chance to it, please. Let's not weaken Parda system. Let's give a try and let's see what the results are. And I'm sure if the Parda system is truly practiced in its true sense, I'm sure that the whole war-stricken society will come toward the fountainhead of this peace and security and seek its curing of social maladies.
Women need to respect women. They need not say that, it was because she was wearing such kind of dress that, men feel provoked. Arey bhai, why? It's the character of men that needs to be checked, not women.
Nirbhaya's wound is still fresh in the mind of the Indian society. Women as well as men are still outraged at the current state of women in India. Though a lot has changed, more stringent laws have been put in place to protect women, and they seem to have finally found their voice. But ultimately, it falls on society to change as a whole for there to be any real upliftment. there's still a lot of work to be done. Then hopefully we might never again see another Nirbhaya happen.